Look, being a parent is tough. You signed up for a lifetime commitment the minute that baby popped out. And let me tell you something, there's no such thing as a perfect parent. We all make mistakes. But some mistakes, some pitfalls, can really trip your kids up later in life. We're talking about the kind of stuff that creates entitled, disrespectful, and irresponsible adults. And nobody wants that. So if you're ready to stop falling into those traps and start raising respectful, responsible, and well-rounded kids, stick around. I can't tell you how many times I've seen parents give their kids everything they want. Listen, I get it. You want your kids to be happy. But here's the deal. Giving in to every whim and desire doesn't teach them a darn thing about hard work, perseverance, or the value of a dollar. It creates entitled brats who think the world owes them something. And let me tell you, the real world doesn't work that way. Out there, you gotta work for what you get. You gotta hustle. You gotta earn it. And if you haven't learned that lesson growing up, you're in for a rude awakening. You know what really grinds my gears? Parents who let their kids talk to them like they're chopped liver. Oh, listen up, folks. Respect starts at home. If you don't demand respect from your kids, who will? Don't let them get away with talking back, being rude, or treating others poorly. Because guess what? Disrespectful kids turn into disrespectful adults. And those disrespectful adults, they're the ones who have trouble holding down jobs, maintaining relationships, and navigating the real world. This ain't rocket science, folks. You see your child acting up, you address it, right then and there. Don't wait until later. Don't make excuses. And for crying out loud, don't just ignore it. Bad behavior doesn't magically disappear. It festers, it grows. And before you know it, that little problem has turned into a major crisis. You gotta set boundaries, you gotta establish consequences. And you gotta stick to your guns. Consistency is key. Let me tell you something. Life is not a hotel. Your kids can't just go around leaving their dirty socks on the floor, their dishes in the sink, and their toys scattered across the living room. Teaching your kids to clean up after themselves isn't about being a neat freak. It's about teaching them responsibility. It's about showing them that their actions have consequences. And it's about preparing them for the real world, where nobody's going to follow them around picking up their messes. We live in a digital age. I get it. Technology is everywhere. But that doesn't mean you should let your kids have free reign over their screens. Monitor what they're watching, limit their screen time, and make sure they're engaging in other activities like reading, playing outside, and interacting with real-life human beings. Because let's face it, too much screen time can have a serious impact on their development, their social skills, and their overall well-being. Listen, I'm not saying you need to turn your kids into little accountants, but you do need to teach them about financial responsibility. Give them an allowance, let them make mistakes, and help them learn from those mistakes. The sooner they understand the value of a dollar, the better off they'll be. Because let me tell you, financial irresponsibility can lead to a whole heap of problems later in life. Look, I know you love your kids. You want the best for them. But that doesn't mean you should always take their side. When they mess up, hold them accountable. Don't make excuses for their behavior. And don't blame others for their mistakes. Teaching your kids to take responsibility for their actions is one of the most important things you can do as a parent. It helps them develop a strong moral compass, a sense of integrity, and the ability to learn from their mistakes. In today's busy world, it's easy to let family time fall by the wayside. But here's the thing, family time is crucial. It's a chance to connect, to bond, and to create lasting memories. So make time for family dinners, plan family outings, and involve your kids in family decisions. These shared experiences will not only strengthen your family bond, but they'll also teach your kids valuable life lessons about communication, compromise, and the importance of family. Look, at the end of the day, we all want what's best for our kids. We want them to be happy, successful, and well-adjusted adults. And while there's no magic formula for perfect parenting, avoiding these common pitfalls can make a world of difference. Remember, parenting is a marathon, not a sprint. There will be good days and bad days. You'll make mistakes, but the important thing is to keep learning, keep growing, and keep striving to be the best parent you can be. You got this.